Hi there, welcome to the Illumination Lady channel. Here you will find timeless messages that is meant for you the minute you click on it. My intention here is to share messages from the source to you with truth, clarity, and love for your highest of good. Today we will be exploring the topic, why love isn't here yet and what needs to shift for you to welcome it. Okay? Now, the messages are here and the choice is all yours. You know the drill. Get ready, relax, and take a few deep breaths to calm yourself down. Slowly, and when you're ready, allow your heart to guide you to that one card that is meant for you today. If you feel drawn to more than one card, by all means, go with your intuition. Once decided, grab your tea, your dog, or your cat, or all of them. Click on the chapter link below in the description box to receive your messages now. See you there. Hi there, pal number one. Welcome to your reading. Today we'll be focusing on the topic why love isn't here yet and what needs to shift for it to arrive. Okay, so let us start with the first three cards here. We're going to be checking out what are you still holding on to that is difficult for you to release, okay? Things that's no longer aligned. So let's start. Wow, control. Pile number one. There's something that you're still holding on to that regards to control. You are very guarded about something, okay? It's almost as if you're holding yourself together to appear very strong, but inside you actually would like more softness and connection. It's kind of tiring for you right now to hold up that level of defense. It's a learned defense mechanism that you have in, well, that you're using it to protect your heart, yourself. There's something about your fear of like allowing people too close to you, so afraid of getting hurt in that aspect. So there's a lot of control and how you want things to work out in a certain way, and because of that control you kind of limit yourself from allowing your potential life partner to come into the picture, because it's like this wall is up and you do not give permission, so they cannot come through. And you're actually quite a powerful person, so people get it. They get the vibe when you say no, it means no. You don't even need to open your mouth. They sense the vibe that you mean business when you give that vibe of like authority, so they don't dare to go against you because they really respect you. Okay, take the next one. Oh wow, love abounds. Pile number one, it seems that you're in a situation where you really closed your heart off from love. We're talking about not just romantic love. We're talking about just love in general. It feels like you're going through a lot of like challenging situations where the only way that you kind of keep yourself together is have a level of sense of control, and then you harden your heart because you're sticking with the facts, with the details, and everything that's very logic focused. So the softness in your heart, the feelings, the emotions, you kind of just close the door. It feels like you went through a lot of past challenges and you were in a really tough spot, and that kind of like kind of habit that you developed is still how to say, like blocking you from allowing people to approach you. Or even if some people approach you, the vibe that you give is very hard, so, or like restrictive, or like you kind of just bounce them off, so they may not feel very welcome by you. That's what I can say. Okay, let's see. Next card. Oh, we just said challenging times. Okay, so pile number one. Definitely you went through quite some level of hardships in your life, and you really depended on the protective mechanisms for you to get this far in life right now. So yeah, well, what can I say? It's just what I'm hearing is survival instincts that you really rely on, and you didn't allow your heart to open, to feel softness. You don't even allow yourself to play. You don't allow yourself to like just relax that much. It's just always constant do, protect, 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 that kind of energy. And we get it, you know. And maybe right now you're also in a challenging time, but partially it's because of your perspective, your perception of your reality is that you see it very rough, you see it very harsh, very challenging as well, so that kind of made the situation more tough than it needs to be. Yeah, so perhaps you could soften that a little bit so that your experience will be more less tiring is what I could say. You probably are someone who really depended on hard rigid facts like everything needs to tick or else no, very, yeah, like that kind of energy. Okay, and that is also one of the reasons why it's difficult for you to release this, because you've been through, you've been depending on this template, this way of being for quite some time in your very challenging period, and maybe even now. So that's one of the reasons why it's hard for you to meet your life partner. Okay, now let's take a look. Let's say that if you would like to meet your future life partner, what truth do you need to accept about your current situation? Okay. Let's take a look. Okay, so the first card says abundance. Open your heart to receive the abundant love the universe has to offer. Okay. So, pile number one, it seems that maybe, okay, so one way for me to see this is this whole template that you have been dependent on in navigating your world, your reality. Yes, it was constructed because you actually did go through a very challenging time. But the reality also is that this energy of abundance is coming in towards you, but you are still too afraid to open up your heart to receive it, because he says open your heart, and here's like the heart, like the gate here is like so tiny, not even open. You know, it's like the universe loves you. They want to send you a lot of blessings, a lot of opportunities, a lot of like good energy, all the good things in life that you deserve, and even more. They want to send to you, but they cannot shove it into you when the door is only this tiny. Okay, so open up your heart, okay, because abundance is definitely coming. You have to soften more to be in a state of receiving for opportunities and things to move forward. Because if you're constantly in the guarded situation, like the door here is closed, abundance cannot arrive. Okay, and we know that probably at some level you want to be in a state of like where you feel really secure, you're abundant enough, like in terms of everything that you need yourself as an individual, so that you would want to perhaps like meet a person. And you may feel that you're not at that stage yet, but the fact is that, well, energy here is showing that abundance is right at your door. You need to receive it. Just relax and just allow. Okay, so you probably don't really need to depend on this template anymore. Okay, just focus more on opening the heart for abundance to flow in, and you'll be surprised. Okay, it says apology. Never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. One of the truth that you do need to accept is you being so tough on yourself, pile number one. Uh, yeah. Sometimes you maybe want to, well, what's there to say? It's just me and myself. Well, sometimes we are our most hard critic, as you can see here, right? You've been in the state. The energy is describing like your state is like you're very like tense, very gloomy, very like heavy energy, right? But your higher self is the eyes are open to see the truth. The eyes here is open, but your heart won't open the eyes here. So why is that? It's because you allow yourself to be trapped in your own perception of fear. So in this aspect, okay, it's time for you to apologize to yourself. Maybe you could just have a conversation or journal down, you know, like a conversation with yourself. The part of you that you can feel inside that is like this, that is like the abundance energy. Have a conversation with her, you know, and apologize to that aspect of you that, hey, you've been too tough on yourself, you've been limiting yourself, and allow yourself to like forgive yourself and be gentle, be kind, be compassionate, be loving to yourself. Okay. So that way your heart will slowly trust you again to open up and receive love. Okay. Wow, the star. Beautiful. Here it says, your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. Oh, wow. Pile number one. Quickly, quickly, start making wishes. Start making wishes because when the star card comes out, oh, it's wishes come true. Whatever it is in regards to like your experience in romance, your experience about love, your experience about your own love for you yourself, you know, and for the world. Go ahead and make them. Okay, go ahead, make your wish and trust that it will come true. Okay, and every day work on being your own best friend, work on like tapping into abundance energy, and just enjoy the feeling of that wish coming true, like bringing in the energies. It's like manifestation kind of concept. Okay. But yeah, you deserve all the love, all the abundance in the world. Pile number one. You've been through quite a lot, we understand, but it's time for you to shift out of that. Okay, you got to accept that. Let's take a look. Wow. Pile number one. You see this? It says, romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. Well, yep, romance is coming. What can I say? It's very straightforward, okay? I think the key word here I would say is like, you know, get over yourself. See, just like pushing this, get over yourself. You know, a romance is coming, okay? Well, that was like Spirit Team playing a game, playing a joke with you, pushing the cards out. Okay, yeah, so that is the truth you have to understand. It's about, okay, so basically another point is that you have to allow, allow romance to come into your life, okay? Everything is about free will. If you have this command in the back of your subconscious saying, or anything within you is like, nope, I don't allow romance, it's not going to come, because the universe respects you and your free will. Okay, they will only listen to that. But if you open your heart, allow it to come in, like when you make a wish, you know, allows, okay, I'm open to it, you know, and then it'll come. Same thing for abundance as well. You have to be in the state of relaxation. You have to be in the state of like surrender and be more playful. No need to keep your defense up, like uptight like that anymore. Okay. So let's take a look at what opens up for you when you finally let go. Well, we know that there's romance, right? But what's the experience going to be like? Okay, first card says, oh, spend some quality time together. It's imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. Aww, wow, so cute. Well, that means, well, what opens up for you? You get to spend quality time, more time to connect, and more kissy time. I'm just kidding. Okay, but it's just basically quality time that you get to experience intimacy and being very comfortable in yourself, opening up to being vulnerable, and create trust, build trust together, and enjoy the beauty, the abundance of life. Next. Oh, okay. Pile number one. You see here? 2. It's repeating 2 times, okay? Romance and romance, okay? It says here, lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. Okay. Okay, well, pile number one, it's very straightforward, okay? You're going to enjoy the dance of romance or the dance of life. Yeah, it seems pretty fun, very adventurous. It's a lot more relaxed than her here in the picture, isn't it? Okay, next one it says, like attracts like. You are longing for more love in your life. You need to be more loving. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is kind of like a mirror or a repeating message about apology, right? Because apology always comes from a place of forgiveness, of compassion and love. So I understand. Oh, okay. I'm hearing it right now. Okay. What they're telling me, okay, is that once you open up your heart to loving, welcoming of the person, that person also teaches you and gives you the opportunity to be more loving. And when you're able to show that kind of lovingness to the other person, you become more aware and you know how to be more loving and kind to yourself as well. So, in a way, you could say that this person who comes into your life, who's like a life partner, is here to help you remember how to be more loving. Okay, now the last card. Oh my God. Oh my God, pile number one. Okay, here it says, okay, get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. I feel why I say oh my God, okay, because for me this is like king and queen and they're together. I'm hearing this is like lifetime, a lifetime partnership. Could be marital, could be marriage, and it's 44. 4 and 4 is all about stability, family, and possibly that you guys experience the world together in a very nurturing way and a very adventurous, very playful. Wow, pile number one. This is a beautiful card. Whoever that you allow into your life, there's a potential that it could be something very long term and you guys can grow old together. Oh, that's so beautiful. I'm so happy for you, pile number one. I am so happy. Wow. Oh, well, pile number one, I hope this reading resonated and brings you a lot of light, a lot of love. If this reading resonated, subscribe, like, and share your experience below in the comment box. Let me know how you feel when you heard this message and if it resonates or makes sense. This is a group reading, a reflection of the collective energy. If you want clarity on your personal situation, solely focus on you, your energy, and your path forward without noise, you can book a private intuitive, psychic, and channel guided session with me. Or if you're ready for deeper, restorative, and energetic realignment, you can also book a Maitreya Ascension Energies healing session with me at www.illuminationlady.com. Pile number one, I wish you beauty, love, romance, the everlasting love that's full of bliss for you, okay? Happy transition. Enjoy. Blessings. Hello, pal number two. Welcome to your reading. Today we'll be focusing on why love isn't here yet and what needs to shift for you to meet your life partner. Okay, so the first three cards we will be looking at what are you still holding on to that is not aligned and why is it difficult for you to release. Okay, let's take a look at the first card. Oh, wow, throat chakra. Well, pile number two, it seems that you are not speaking your truth or you may have difficulty speaking up even. Yeah, something about your expression, you may feel that it's kind of being closed down, is what I'm getting. A lot of healing needs to go to your throat chakra for sure in this aspect. I don't know, what is it that you are not saying the truth about? Is it something about you saying that you don't want life partner or you don't want love? Is it something about you, what am I hearing here? That you prefer to be alone? Something along that line, okay? Is what I'm getting. Let's see what the next card has to say. Oh, okay. Okay. With this card here, pile number two, what I'm getting is very dominant energy, very masculine energy. You may be someone who is more comfortable with leading and you have a very specific goal that you want to achieve. You may be someone who, well, gets their way all the time, even. Yeah, very like leadership energy, very dominant. So that could be one of the reasons why you're still holding on to that kind of template, that kind of energy where you are very focused on creating something or leading something for the greater collective or like for the common bigger goal, but you yourself internally, you yourself is not always feel like you, at some level you're tired being a leader. You kind of want time to kind of just relax as well, is what I'm getting. That's why like you kind of get stuck in between speaking your truth is, hey, actually you may feel like, hey, I'm just a regular person who also like wants connection too, but then you get stuck with, but my role here, you get really stuck with the identity of being like a leader or a king. It's like, oh, but my role here is I gotta be filled with justice, with equality, gotta be strong, got to be a lot of things that you kind of silence what you truly feel, okay, about your own personal needs. Could be that. Okay. That's the energy. Let's see the next energy. Okay. Sadness and isolation. There's something that you're grieving about that you're still holding on to, pile number 2. And it's really difficult for you to release it because you are kind of looping in the grief of the loss or how things are not turning out for you in a certain specific way. And you just keep dwelling there. That's why it's going upside down here. Okay. So what I'm getting here, what I heard was something in the past has happened or something is currently happened that has caused like a huge heartbreak or grief. And right now you're in a situation where you are being forced to be very dominant, forced to be very like a king energy, gotta get shit done kind of a thing. And so you may feel that you do not have the mind or the space to speak your emotional truth because you are very focused on making something happen. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, okay? So something about this experience that you had is making you feeling isolated, or you actually am isolating yourself from people, from connections or whatsoever, and you just prefer to just be alone some level, okay? So, well, the advice for this kind of situation is find the lesson in the experience and not dwell on the drama, okay? That's the only one way you can see this, okay? So be very honest about how you feel. If you have friends or like family you can talk to, visit a therapist, get a session, whatever you need to, get it out. Or, what you could do is do very like nurturing activities to help balance out as well. That could help you with expression. You could dance, sing, draw, whatever, okay, to help you feel more relaxed, okay, because this is quite heavy, this is going on, okay? You got to keep grinding, and you're like isolating yourself, and you're tired, and you're sad, everything. It's very heavy and hard, okay? So that's the thing that you're holding on, okay? So what truth do you need to accept about your current situation? Okay, let's take a look. 4 cards. Okay, so it says wedding. Take your relationship to the next level, one step at a time. So if you let go of all of this, pile number 2, you may be onto something. When I say you may be onto something is that you may be at a stage where like you understand yourself more and you open up yourself to meeting people, and the relationship that you choose to be in is a more substantial, more serious one, more committed one that could lead to wedding, that could lead to marriage as well, okay? So, or I know if you guys like are taking a break from each other, if you're actually like, married but maybe in a difficult state or situation, like something happened between you guys are taking a break from each other. It could be that after all of this situation, you may be working through something and you let go of the control at some level and be very honest with yourself. You may even renew your wedding vows, even it could be any kind, okay? Either you meet someone who you could get married with, or you're renewing your wedding vows, but something that has to do with long-term commitment relationship is coming into the picture, okay? So, yeah. Next one says, Unseen. Okay. Love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking red flags. So, pile number two, what I understand is that you need to understand about your current situation is there's many things that is unseen. Could be about yourself or the prospect who's coming into the picture. Be very intuitive, okay, about, well, listening to your inner voice is what I'm getting. Because you may be meeting more people, romantically, like sussing out, okay, let's go on dates and see how you feel. Some things that is not yet completely seen or revealed to you, take time to get to know the person. If you sense there's any red flags, trust your gut feeling that it is there, it is true. Okay, don't need to like give yourself the benefit of the doubt kind of a thing. Okay? It's just wasting your time. Don't just how to say, rush into commitment is what I'm saying. Okay, because here's warning that love can be blind, so don't overlook the red flags. And those red flags are coming up because, okay, you've been in a situation, whatever it is that taught you an experience about like signs that, okay, this may not be a very good partner or match because something may not be aligned. Okay, we're not saying that the other person is bad, it's just sometimes it's just not compatible. Okay, so trust yourself. Okay, most importantly, you have to trust and listen to your inner voice. Okay, your inner voice, your own expression. Okay, about what is your truth and what you feel is really good for you in terms of long-term relationship commitment. Okay, so take your time, don't just rush into things. Falling fast. Good Lord. We just said don't rush into things. It says, okay, love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the progress. Okay. So you need to accept about the situation is maybe, okay, what I'm getting here is, wow, you've been isolating yourself for such a long time, and then suddenly when you open up yourself to like talking to people, you feel that you're getting a lot of attention, a lot of support, and then you just boom, fall for it because it's just this well of like things that you've kept to yourself, and suddenly somebody's attentive, they listen to you, and you're just like, wow, you go all the way out way too much too fast. So slow and steady, okay, because we're working towards like long-term relationship, and this is something that's going to take time. Don't rush into things, okay? Like slowly, please take it slow. Gifts. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. Yeah, and that's true. So this is some of the things that you have to accept, right? That things take time, and the process, the end game is not wedding. Okay, the journey, okay, of exploring, of understanding yourself and the other person to really see if you're really compatible, those are gifts as well, because you get to learn about each other as part of the understanding, the enjoyable experience of like connecting with people. Okay, so yeah, that's things you have to understand and accept about lifetime partner relationships. Okay, things take time. Don't just like fall like without like sense of self. You know what I mean? Okay, this is not a puppy love here. We're talking about wedding, which is like lifetime commitment here. Okay, you need to keep your head on your shoulders. Okay, now for the next four cards, we're going to see what opens up for you when you finally let go of this. Okay, the sadness, and then the hard like dominating energy, and then like you like not speaking your truth. Okay, and let's see what opens up for you is you receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovely from others is a way of showing love. Okay, so that's like gifts. Okay, you'll receive a lot of gifts. The gifts doesn't always have to be physical. It could be like their time, the five languages of love. Okay, you go explore which one you will receive, and yeah, in the process is like be grateful, be respectful, and be generous as well. So receive love with appreciation. Okay, so you'll experience a lot of sweetness, a very nice journey. That's all I can say. Okay, a lot of magic. Next, what opens up for you when you let go? Oh, you are limitless. Wow, what I'm feeling is a lot of freedom. Freedom, playfulness, creativity. You recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose. It feels like you'll feel charged or blessed with love, and you have more confidence. Yeah, you become more confident with yourself, and you feel like, oh, anything's possible, and you charge forward. Okay, that's beautiful. What opens up for you? Okay, love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person deserving of all the wonderful things that life has to offer. I believe that once you let go of the of this, okay, you learn to love yourself more, and you understand who you are, you understand more what you want because you are wiser, you're more seasoned. But this is the level of love who you are in terms of inner world, your inner work. Yeah, it's a lot more self-respect, a lot more generosity to the self, even to your partner or people who you choose to interact with in this journey of getting to know each other. You also learn to love yourself as well because they are attracted to you, and it's almost like they're kind of showing you or helping you remember who you are, your positive sides, your magical sides, and from them you kind of pick up, oh, so this is also who I am. You're remembering, you're getting a lot of encouragement, a lot of positive feedback, responses, sort of like validation, but in the healthy way is what I'm getting. Yeah, so it's good. It's good. Mm. Mm. Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. Wow. I feel that what opens up for you when you finally let all of this go is you open up your heart to allow yourself to love again. The love for a child. Wow. It's very nurturing. What I'm also getting that something happened here, right? That caused so much grief and heartache and heartbreak, and this whole journey of you opening yourself up to meeting people, to try go on like dates for like a long-term relationship, that was like your focus kind of a thing, but you enjoy the journey, and from the journey you slowly discover yourself and you learn how to love again. But this time when you love those around you, even yourself, right, it's the type of love that's very deep, not the kind that is very disempowering yourself. It's the type that you also love who you are. You do not disempower yourself, but you also have so much like to give and to share to others as well. Okay, so people around you who you choose to love, you treasure them a lot. So wow, I mean, like pile number two, what I'm getting is it's not only just about weddings, like in terms of commitment with a life partner, but what I'm seeing here is like you're opening up yourself to self-love, loving a partner, loving people around you, your friends, your family even more, because whatever hardships here that you have went through has taught you, has also empowered you to see things from a different perspective. That is why it's from here you flip to this. Okay, this is like filled with love, filled with life, filled with light as well. Yeah, so this is definitely a big blessing for you, pal number two. What can I say? Big love. Like, not just one person, it's big love for yourself, for your community, for people around you, the world, even people who are close to you. Yeah. So, pal number two, this is your reading for today. I hope it resonated. If this reading resonated, subscribe, like, and share your experience in the comment box below. I would love to hear how you feel about this reading, if it resonated, makes any sense to you. This is a group reading, a reflection of the collective energy. If you want clarity on your personal situation, solely focus on you, your energy, and your path forward without noise, you can book a private psychic, intuitive, and channel guidance session with me. Or if you're ready for a deeper, restorative, and energetic realignment, you can also book a Maitreya Ascension Energy Healing session with me at www.illuminationlady.com. Pile number two, I wish you the the best of luck. May your life be filled with bliss and happiness and a lot of love. Blessings. Hello, welcome to your reading pal number 3. Today we're going to be exploring the topic, why love isn't here yet and what needs to shift, okay? So let's take a look first at what are some energies that you're still holding on to that is not aligned and you may find it challenging to release, okay? So let's take a look at these 3 cards first. Okay, so the first card is coming together. Okay. What is it? Interesting. What I'm actually feeling here is that you are at the beginning point of welcoming the coming together. It's almost as if like you have just recently, or you have come to a decision that you are more open to connecting with people, be it friendship, romance, or whatsoever, any forms of like connection in this form, which may potentially lead to a lifetime partner. Okay, so perhaps it's still fresh and new. Let's take a look at what the other cards say. Oh wait, hang on. But you see I know it says the heart here is not yet connected. So yeah, definitely you're just the beginning point and you're slowly building towards the momentum of like when the 2 energies link together, like the heart. Yeah. So it feels like you're coming into terms, coming to acceptance that you're open to it. Okay. Okay, so that means you're in the transitioning process. Okay. Now next one, the next card. Oh, okay. So this is like the state of your how you feel inside. But currently in, your daily life or your situation, you kind of are either you live very far away from town, okay? Or you kind of keep yourself in your protective bubble in the same space, same place all the time, very single, like independent, not many people around you kind of a setting. Yeah, so you may be feeling very lonely. I mean, you do have your peace and all that, but you're starting to feel that your beautiful world, okay, that you have created is filled with peace, is kind of getting like boring. You may feel that it's kind of like lonely as well. So either that's a choice or currently that's your reality and you are kind of like, want to move out of it, but then you're wondering, is that even possible? Because like all around you, you see trees, and grass, not a single human inside. It does remind me like, when you go on a road trip and then you're like, I Spy game, and then you're in the middle of like of nowhere, so you're kind of in the car, you're like, I spy something green, yeah, trees, yeah, I spy something brown, yeah, the trunk of the tree. That kind of a feeling is what I'm getting. Okay, you're actually your environment is actually very beautiful. It's just you alone over there, so you may feel kind of isolated, and you may be shifting towards you want to move out of there, or you may feel like you don't know the path to get out, or like to open up this sanctuary that you created to welcome more people in. Either way, you're looking for the way out so you can come back to your safety place, or you kind of want to open your space to welcome more people to visit you in your garden and enjoy your world. One of those, because currently your experience in your world is kind of lonely. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm also getting that you're very protective of your own haven. Yeah. So that's one of the things that you are holding on to, and it's difficult for you to release. So it's overprotectiveness of yourself. At the same time, you feel kind of lonely. Yeah. Okay. Now let's see the next card. Clarity of belief. So I think that the core thing that's going on here is because you're at the beginning phase, right? Like internally, you're working towards like, okay, you're open to connection, possibilities and potentials of like exploring relationships in some shape or form. However, you are very protective of your world, of your sacred space, your sanctuary, your home, your whatever it is that you have created for so long, you may feel you may have like questions like, how do I transition from this to this, or like find union in that kind of a thing. So you kind of your mental space is currently restructuring that. So you kind of have to maybe work out what you still want to keep in terms of the belief about your world, the accessibility. I'm not saying abandon it. I'm just saying like, how do you open to exploring, I guess, with different kind of people, different kind of situations, different kinds of invitations. Maybe you go into different places where or like invite them over, whatever, that kind of thing. Okay, but the point is, okay, you need to make clarity, okay, to send like the permission slip. Okay, you have to make the permission. What is the rules that you kind of want to set up to keep things kind of like in balance, right? So if you would like to shift from feeling alone and isolated into like opening a space for someone to enjoy your energy, your world, and you stepping into their world as well, then you need to set an intention. Okay, an intention that you set here, and you send it out to the universe. Okay, I am open to meeting people, I'm open to exploring romance, I'm open to meeting new people, to make new friends, or whatsoever it is. Okay, because right now these two information are kind of like butting heads with each other. So the frequency information shooting out into the universe is kind of confusing. So clarify that. Okay, how you would like to experience love, how would you like to experience friendship, how you would like to experience connection in that sort, shape, or form. Okay, and also how would you like to experience life as well. Okay, so kind of clarify that up. Okay, so that will be the aspects that's kind of holding you back from meeting your life partner. Okay, and once you kind of sort that out, you just send the intention out to the universe and just wait for the cake to bake kind of situation. Okay, now let's move on to take a look at what truth do you need to accept about your current situation, okay, as you're transitioning through this. Okay. Ooh, divine timing. It says, trust in divine timing. Love arrives when it's meant to. That makes complete sense, you know, like you have to go through this process of like cleaning up and setting your intentions more clearly and simplify it so the universe understands like, okay, this is what he or she would like to experience. They're open to this kind of experience. So let's take a look at our big grand universe and see what kind of resources, what kind of people, what kind of opportunities are out there that matches her intentions. So it's almost like, what is that word? Like a recruitment agency going on right now. The universe loves you so much that they want to find what's best for you, but you need to tell the universe what is it that you want to experience, what is it that you're looking for, and you also have to like be in harmony with what you've decided as well. Okay, so once you set that intention out, just wait for divine timing to do its magic and be open to connecting with people. Give chances, okay, about it. Next is, ooh, okay. 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 So we see here the word connection is right here. Wow, that's amazing. So here it says, love is the bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections. So what I'm understanding is the minute that you send out that kind of frequency, you set the intention out, the universe goes, okay, here's like, you know, here's experiences, here's people, here's opportunities, throwing it at you. So be open to connection and understand that love is the bridge to connecting souls. So you have to like be open to connecting with them and be respectful and see them for who they are. Don't have judgment on them. Be open because everybody's a unique soul. Okay, so it's going to be like an exploration, right? Because back then you are kind of in your own little space. The only person you're exploring is just yourself. Now it's like a situation that you have to come into acceptance that the minute that you send that kind of invitation out into the universe, okay, that you have to be open to bridging and meeting different kinds of energies, different kind of people, and just appreciate them for who they are. And you decide if you like that kind of experience, like or prefer that kind of frequency or not. You can decide, okay? But just because some things may not be compatible, it doesn't mean you have to like force yourself to come to be like you have to mold into the world. No, it's not like that. It's exploration, okay? And as they are exploring the connection with you, just cherish and be respectful and be grateful, and also be generous in showing who you are, and observing who they are as well, okay? Now, the next thing you gotta accept, okay, about your current situation. Ooh, okay, barbed wires. When I see the barbed wires, the first I think about is like the fence. Uh, okay, very strange. I have this image in my head, like in the countryside where there's cattle like roaming in this big vast farm place, and then at the edge of the farm, or like where the cows graze, they have these barbed wires. Yeah, that wire there that is this that I'm seeing, okay? Maybe that wire that you put up, your wall of boundary is a bit too sharp, to the point that you don't allow love to come through. Okay, now that's kind of a level of toxicity happening as well. So yeah, be mindful of that, like in terms of like the wall that you put up. Okay. So here it says toxic relationships can drain your energy and self-worth, so beware. So yeah, we also mentioned previously, right, that when you're meeting, connecting people, there may be some souls, some people that may not really match what you're looking for, or that it's not very pleasant for you. Yeah, so you can just move along, okay? It's not going to be like everything going to be jackpot. You got a trial and error, and get chance to get to know people, kind of a thing, okay? So yeah, it's an exploration, and just know where your baseline is, what is good for you and what is not as well, like for yourself and your boundary with other people, okay? Don't try to like be the savior and like people please too much, okay? And sometimes people might meet you when they're not in the state of like uh maybe they're in the state of searching themselves as well. You know what I mean? They may be recovering from heartbreak or whatsoever. Everybody out there in the market of like in the market of relationship or connection is sort of like finding parts about themselves as well, you included, okay? It's just that you may be someone who kind of have a better idea what you're looking for, and some people are in the beginning stage of it, okay? So we try not to judge. We just we observe, we acknowledge, and we move on, okay? Now, next one, next thing you have to accept, okay, the truth of your reality in this, okay, situation is anticipation. There is embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. So yeah, what I'm getting is what I previously said, right? So trial and error, okay? Go out, meet people, connect with people, and see what vibes with you, what doesn't, what is compatible or not. But it's the fact that you're actively open. Well, one, you gave the permission to the universe and yourself and the other souls out there who's around you, right? That you are open to exploring connection, right? And two is that they're going to be coming, but you gotta like take the action, okay? The action of connecting with them to decide what is okay and what is not for you, right? What is a match and what isn't. So there will be a sense of anticipation, okay? Do not see it as like, don't over anticipate too much, that sometimes you may feel disappointed, okay? It's kind of like there is healthy level of anticipation that, be curious, stay open and be curious, okay? Love is coming towards you, okay? So you have to also be patient with yourself and with the different souls that come to experience you and learn about themselves and yourselves as well, okay? Now, let's take a look at, once you accept all this truth in the situation, okay, what are you opening up towards, okay? Like what opens up for you when you finally let go, okay, of all this that like confusion you have? Let's take a look. Oh, It says, look at your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Huh. Huh. So, pile number 3, what I am seeing here is that this is the magnificent you, okay? Probably your soul. And this is what your current reality is in this little globe here. It feels like this, okay? You're actually a very magnetic, very attractive person, with so much creativity and connection. You have flowers growing around you, very abundant energy, very, if you're a lady, or like very feminine, very receptive, very sensual energy. You actually have all that within you, okay? So, what you're opening up is also towards that. And that's also part of your strength that you may have not acknowledged. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So, as you are on this journey, okay, of connecting with people, meeting people, don't forget to reflect upon yourself. Be aware of yourself and encourage yourself a lot and acknowledge your own beauty, acknowledge your own attractiveness, your own charmingness, your own self-awareness, everything that's about you that you may not have acknowledged all the time. It's a good time to acknowledge it because those are your key strengths. The more you acknowledge and take ownership of them as you, the more stronger your frequency becomes and louder it is, that you can call in your lifetime partner to meet you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay. Now, next thing you're going to be open up to, okay, do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay. Because like back then you're so focused on your inner world, you tend to yourself the most. So something's gonna change for sure, right? That is you get to there's gonna be a channel open up for you where you can share that abundance, share that love to somebody else, right? So it could be that you engage more with the world, you enjoy life more, you spend time with more people or animals around you, other lovely beings that's around you. You get to share love, share care, share who you truly are, share your abundance, share your frequency. Something that's very uniquely beautiful about you, you can share that with other people. And see, the more the merrier. So it's not going to be very quiet as before. Okay, so that is something that you're going to be opening up towards. Okay. Oh wow, very, very, whew, very cosmic card. Be in the present, dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So what I'm seeing is that back then you are stuck in your own little world, but because you open up to connections, your world becomes bigger. Like you see things from further perspective in a way, and that gives you more space to dream and you enjoy the present more. And because you open up the space to dream and connect with people, there is uh, more playground to play, more potential to explore, more resources and people, opportunities that's coming in for you to create something that is new for you and that brings a lot of happiness for you. Yeah. So it's like almost like a world of wonder that you're opening up. So, okay. So it's like you're opening to a new world. Okay. Yeah. Now the next one says, wow. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from problem back to love. Yeah, well, it's kind of like uh, echoing this card, right? That we have just experienced is like your world becomes bigger. And because you see how so many people out there, so different, but one thing is the same is that they're all moving towards love. And the only way you would be able to like you specifically, okay, would feel the connection with that person or with all the people who comes into your life that you feel like are familiar to you, or you have good feelings towards, goodwill towards, is because you both carry the frequency of love inside, okay? So the only thing that is real is love. So focus on the intention and the energy of love, of goodwill, and yeah, you will meet your tribe, you will meet your soulmate, you will meet your life partner. It's a quest for love that is very empowering, okay? Yeah. Wow, that's, I don't know. I just feel that this is a very beautiful energy where you kind of liberate yourself from your inner world into the bigger world. Yeah. And when you liberate yourself in such a way, it's not only just you yourself, it's a combination of self-love and love for people who are close to you and love for the world. It's almost as if your whole world's going to turn into lavender and pink bubbles, that kind of like reality. It's a beautiful kind of frequency, a beautiful kind of reality shift that you're moving towards. And it's possible that you can meet the one there, okay? And it's going to be beyond that as well, as in that world of love is not only limited to you and your life partner, okay? It's much bigger than you could ever imagine, because I'm seeing this as like love for the world. It's unconditional love. Wow, it's the type of love that is like way beyond family, way beyond marriage. It's motherly love to the world level, like, yeah. But you get what I mean, okay? Pile number 3. So I hope this reading makes sense and resonates for you, pile number 3. If this reading does resonate, subscribe, like, and share your experience in the comment box below. Let me know how you feel and what dreams you have come up with about this. Like, what is it you're excited, looking forward to, or where you are on your journey in regards to this? I would love to hear more about it. This is a group reading, a reflection of the collective energy. If you want clarity on your personal situation, solely focus on you, your energy, and your path forward without noise, you can book a private psychic, intuitive, and channel guidance session with me. Or if you're ready for deeper restoration and energetic realignment, you can also book a Maitreya Ascension Energies healing session with me at www.illuminationlady.com. Pile number 3, I wish you a beautiful journey and transition to experience all kind of beautiful, fulfilling love. Blessings.